Hello, everyone. Hope everybody's having a good day or has had a good day. This is 90 Days with Jesus. We're in John 15 today. We got about a week to go, so we've been a long way, and this has been a good experience for everybody, and I know I've enjoyed it. So anyway, let me give you a little information on John 15. It is a little bit of a unique chapter in the fact that every word in it was spoken by Jesus. So if you have a Bible that has Jesus' words in red, the entire chapter is red. That happens a few times, but not very often. So this is a unique chapter in that aspect. The chapter is also, the way I've looked at it, is broken down sort of into three pieces. This is the last I am statement recorded by John, where Jesus says, I am. And what we're going to talk about today is he says, I am the true vine. So I was going to quickly review, since I thought that was kind of neat, that it's done 7 times. And throughout John, the first time he said this, he goes, I am the bread of life, chapter 6. I am the light of the world. He said that in chapter 8. I am the door of the sheep. He said that in chapter 10. And also in chapter 10, he said, I am the good shepherd. I am the resurrection and the life. He said that in chapter 11. And then yesterday, the famous one of most people we've heard a lot, for sure, is that I am the way, the truth, and the life. And then he finishes up, this is the last time it's stated in John. He goes, I am the true vine. And what he's doing, he's got a story that he's beginning to tell, just like Jesus does all the time. He's got a way of saying things to try to get his point across. And the vine, he is the vine, God is the vine dresser, and we are the branches. So he's discussing the relationship with us and him, how he's in us, we are in him. And if you have a good relationship, and that is a correct statement, then God will prune you and you will continue to grow and bear fruit. If things are not going so well and the relationship is not that good, then you may be, the branches could be broken out, cut out, thrown away. So, you want to have a relationship with Jesus. You want him and you and him, walking step in step best you can. The Lord wants you to be a part of him. So you need to work to that goal. That's what he's trying to get you to do. And while he's discussing this, he kind of breaks over into the second little piece, and he begins to talk about love. And he kind of repeats a commandment that he has stated. Christians are to show love to each other. Love God, love people. And that's where he's getting at. We got to love each other the best we can. We got to show love to the world, and by doing that, by showing love, you show him. He is love. And then he rolls over into the last part of the chapter, and he talks about hate, because here's the problem. With us showing all this love and trying to be like him, the world hates him. So therefore, they're going to hate us. And that causes, sometimes we get a little bit of a problem, because we're just trying to be nice, but people are their sinful nature, they don't like us. There's certain people in the world that think Christians are just the worst thing around. And of course, we see that today. There's a lot of fighting going on and whatnot, but even just little things just here in our own country, that tends to happen. But when I read this, I kind of got ahead of myself and checked ahead, because I knew I had this coming up. In Mason's message last Sunday, he was in John 9. There was a few things he said that I thought, well, with all this hatred, there could be some fear amongst us that comes about. And, he made a couple comments, love over fear blesses others. So if we can, know that Jesus has got us, and, show the love, let them see him. So, love over fear blesses others. And the big idea this last week was, in a world of fear, we need to look and see Jesus. And that's what Mason said, and I think it kind of hit home when he said it. I thought that goes in line with what this chapter 15 says as well, because where I felt like it kind of hit home with me was the last 2 verses. We need to look to see Jesus. Well, in the last 2 verses, verse 26, 27, I'm going to read them real quick. But when the Helper comes, who I will send to you from the Father, the Spirit of truth, who proceeds from the Father, he will bear witness about me. And you also will bear witness because you have been with me from the beginning. The Helper, the Holy Spirit. Okay. Also, I looked at a couple other translations. You have the Helper, the Comforter, the Counselor, but it's the Holy Spirit. Jesus has sent him. He is here. He's with us anytime we need him. All you got to do is ask. The Holy Spirit is with you all the time. Jesus is with you all the time. The Lord is with you all the time. Just if anything, if you're fearful, you got any kind of anxiety, anything that's hurting you, giving you fear, look to the Holy Spirit. Just like John has recorded, Jesus told us, when the Helper comes anytime you ask. I hope you have a good rest of the day. And like I said, we got about a week left, so enjoy the last 5 or 6 chapters we got going here. And I hope everybody has enjoyed this series. God bless you.